lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome. Alright, so this is my very first food haul ever since we've moved, and you guys, I have gone ahead to shop at 2 stores. As per usual, you guys know that I don't joke with farm foods, so I've gone to farm foods and Lidl. Coincidentally, Lidl is just opposite farm foods in my current location, and I've never shopped there like I used to shop at Aldi's. I think this is my second time shopping there, and I got my fruits and some vegetables from there. I think the prices there were actually alright, and the fruits looked fresh enough. Anyway, you guys, this is our monthly haul. This is my first major haul ever since we moved, like I said. Anyway, without further ado, if you're new here, do well to click on the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, that way you get notified every time we upload a new video. You guys, I have made some adjustments to my food haul. I have also stuck to some of my regulars, and this month as well we have made some healthy options. You know how I used to make healthy options and then I used to backslide sometimes, but this time around I'm sticking to it, and you might be able to tell that I've gone healthier in some of the food items I have done that I've gotten today. So as usual, the prices will be on the screen, and I made a blunder this time around. I forgot my coupon code when I was checking out from farm foods, and I forgot to ask the lady there if she had any coupon codes, because I told you guys there's always cashbacks every time we shop at farm foods. At this point, farm foods should be sponsoring my video, but I don't know. Anyway, let's start. Alright, so this big bag of red onions I picked up at farm foods. Over here I picked up some foil paper and cling film. I'm running low on both of them. I picked up some peppers. These peppers, they're not looking big enough, but they're going to do the job. So this is what it looks like. I picked up 3 bags of that from Lidl. I also got some sweet seedless pepper. Why can't they leave taste the way God made it? I don't understand. Who told them to make it seedless? Well, I picked up 3 bags of this. This is 1, 2, and 3 bags of these peppers to make my pepper mix for the month. I also got some lettuce, but anyway, I got this one for my salads. I also picked up 2 of their organic broccolis, and this was about £1 and change for each one. You guys, healthy option. I usually get this tin of farm food plumbed tomatoes, but apparently tin food is not healthy. I was convinced that, you know, we should be laying off the tin food and stick to more fresher food items, because obviously there's metal and all of that in there, preservatives in the tin food. So we're back on the fresh tomatoes. It's better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, I picked up 3 fresh tomatoes from Lidl. I picked up 2 cucumbers for my salads, spring onions for sauteing, for cooking generally. I also picked up some eggplants, also having some mushrooms. Lately I've been putting mushrooms in my vegetable soup, and I want to carry on with that. I might also put some on some pizzas. I love this one, these brown mushrooms, because they taste very well, very nice. I also picked up 3 bags of their easy peelers, and that's just to fill our jar here. We only have 4 oranges left in there. I picked up this cute little watermelon from Lidl. Bag of baking potatoes, because jacket potato is a real pain. It's easy to make, it's really fast, and it's filling. I got some apples for the boys' packed lunch. I got a bag of this British Gala apple, and this one, this is ideal for lunch boxes. I don't know what the difference is. I also picked up some cheese slices for burgers. I picked up some carrots, 2 carrots for salads, for juicing, whatever. Carrots. Picked up 2 bags of spinach. These are really nice. Fresh spinach. So I picked up some of this chocolate bread. I think it's made with puff pastry, but has chocolate in there. I also got a bag of spaghetti just to top up the one that I have. We have some crackers, and these are the only biscuits I'm getting for the boys. So I got 2 boxes of that. I picked up some dark soy sauce, some sesame oil as well. I got 6 bags of this chicken fillets, and with these I'm going to be making chicken nuggets. I'm also going to be making some hot dogs. I also got some hog fillets, some hard hog fillets. These are fish fillets, 2 bags of fish. I got a whole roll of Nikki kitchen multi-purpose towels, so this is going on this ring. I got some shampoo, Head and Shoulders, and some conditioner as well, sanitary towel for the month, and got some water closet block. I only got 1 bag of french fries because I have some in the freezer. Obviously the boys were away almost throughout last month, so we still have some fries left in the freezer, so I only got 1 bag to top up what we have left. I got some hot dog bun. This is from Farm Foods. This is the frozen one, so this is going back in the freezer. So I have some lamb chops here and some lamb cubes. This is for soups, stews, and things like that. So this is going to be for steak night. I have 3 boxes of Rice Krispies, which are, in my opinion, and in fact, the only healthy cereal that these boys are going to be having. So we have 3 boxes of that. Obviously this is going to spill over to next month because they've not been really requesting cereal, and obviously going into the colder months, cereal is really not what is in demand for the boys, but we got 3. I got some okra. I got 2 bags of this and 2 bags of the sliced okra. This is my first time buying this one. I always get this, but I'm buying this for the first time. I'm probably going to make them up the same way, but we'll see how that goes. For my frozen smoothies and things like that, I got some berries and 2 bags of mango for my smoothies, and I'm also going to be making some lollies for the boys. I'll put that in the freezer. I got some Hellmann's mayonnaise, some Ribena for the boys. I got black pepper to refill, and I have some burger sauce as well. I have 2 tubs of this Heinz ketchup for chips, for marinade, whatever. I have this block of cheese here for our jackets, and also for some cheesy dinners that I make for my boys' packed lunch. This is just for sandwiches, for like grilled sandwiches and things like that. I have this spicy tender chicken. I don't know why I bought this, because I intend to make my own chicken nuggets, but I bought 3 of this, and I think the new price for this now is 3 for £14. So that's, and they're all I got this in spicy because it's usually myself and my husband that have this one. We got some Qualco chicken. I have 1 bag of the chicken wings and another bag of drumsticks at the back there. We have some chicken that has spilled over from last month, so I have 2 bags of this and 6 of that. I also have 2 bags of this fish as well. I'm also going to be going to the African food store on Sunday, which is 2 days from now. I need to buy a waloyi, I need to buy gari and some other things, so stay tuned for the African food section. So for the OGs who are new to the channel, welcome to how I usually sort out my groceries. I used to do this back in Darlington, but I had to stop this because my kitchen was cramped when we moved down to the village. But now this portion of the video is back, and I'm sure Marisa is glad to see this.
Anyway, this is how I sort out my peppers. I don't wash them at all. I just wash the beans, and then I go ahead to decant all the fresh vegetables into them, and they keep for long. I still have some of my tomatoes and they're still looking very fresh. I don't know how effective bicarbonate of soda is with fruit and veg. I know it gets all the insects out, but I don't know what it does to the fruit itself. So I just take precaution and I leave them as it is, and they always last very long. Anyway, I'm also doing the same thing with my fruits as well. Just decanting everything into our fruit bowl, and I'm just going to put the watermelon here beside it. I don't know you guys, but I'm starting to really wonder why fruits are lasting longer than usual. This watermelon was very suspect. It wasn't even red in the middle, despite the fact that it had the yellow patch that I always go for. But anyway, I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but it's abnormal that these things are lasting this long. Anyway, I put all of our groceries away.
Hi lovelies, and welcome to this segment of the video. This segment is highly sponsored by Quntis, and they have sent me this beautiful pair of table lamps. They are rechargeable, they're LED lights. They come in either black or white, as you see at the back here. Really lovely. I have seen this online, but one of the major selling points for me is the fact that it is energy saving. If you look on here, you'll be able to see the energy rating, and you can see that that ranks very low, which means that it's not going to take up too much energy. It's not necessarily a plug and play. Alright, so just to unbox this comes with a manual. It also comes with 2 USB cords and the 2 lamps. Just a quick look at the anatomy of this. This has a touch button on here. We'll get to hold that in a second. This is what the light fixture looks like. There's some LED tablets in there. You also have the brand name written on there, and then you have the charging port at the back. This uses a C-type charging port, and it also has a friction resistant pad here that helps it adhere to whatever surface you have it on. Either you have it on wood or glass, it just helps it stay and it reduces friction. All right, so this has a couple of settings. So one touch on this will turn the light on, and you can see this is yellow light that I hate. Another touch on this will turn it off. But if you wanted to increase the intensity of the light, you just put your hand on there and it dims, and it also brightens. Also, if you're not a fan of yellow lights like myself, you can just double tap on there and it changes the setting of the light, and those are your 2 options. So I'm just going to be putting these 2 lamps on both sides of the bed, and that's just what we're going to use to power the room, like if you don't want the main lights on. Anyway, you guys, amazing discounts for you if you use my discount code. The link to this product will be in the description box. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. Hi lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. We just got back from church. My wig is my outfit today. This wig is from Shein. So yeah, the full review of this wig will be on Instagram. Like I said, you guys, I've moved all my ceremony to Instagram. We'll keep this channel for vlogs, Ogidi vlogs. We went shopping after church. We stopped by at the African store to pick up 1 or 2 things. In fact, it's more than 1 or 2 things. The boys have already started picking into them. Let me just put everything out. I also stopped by Lidl. Lidl is the closest shop to me, and I was there on Friday, and I've stopped there again today. Alright, so we have a few more things. The only thing I wasn't able to get was honey beans. Alright, so altogether at the African food store, I spent almost £86 for what I'm seeing here. And at Lidl I spent almost £19. All right, so let's get into the final haul for today. All right, so I picked up some chin chin for the boys. Well, the boys picked this one up. I'm too lazy these days to make chin chin for myself, but they like this one, so we got that one. We have 5 big Alaro, 5 Titus fish in here. The prices are on the screen. I also picked up a box of cocoa powder. I'm making some brownies this month, and some baking chocolate. I have 2 milk chocolate cake chocolate bars here. I'm going to be using them for my baking this month. I have 2 packs of brown sugar. So we use one of this in a month, and since I'm going to be baking, so this might just be for 2 months. These 2 sugars here for 2 months. I have some marshmallows here. I'm making some granola bars for the boys to take to school, and I have some seedless raisins here. This is for my morning oats, and this is my own sweetener. I don't use sugar anymore. I use this, and I only use a little sugar in my coffee, and that's because coffee is bitter for me, but just a tiny bit of this in my coffee. So this I've been putting in Gary. Yes, I put raisins in my Gary. I'm in my house, come and beat me. That's what I do now. So raisins and dates are my sweeteners for now. Like I told you guys, I'm cutting sugar out. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to live the life that God intended for me to live, and to live long. Sugar is my enemy. Sugar is my enemy, so I'm cutting that out. Obviously, I'm going to be baking with sugar, so I'm going to be eating some sweet things, but you get what I mean. Anyway, granulated sugar, this I'm going to be combining for my brownies. I have 2 packs of plain flour here. I have 2 packs of chips. This one we stumbled. This was the one we stumbled on. And we bought this. It was really nice. So my husband saw this one today, thought it was a good idea. They've opened it, but they don't like it. So what is gonna be is gonna be. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but we bought it. We bought a pack of Maltina. There's 24 in there. I think this was £15 and change for the whole crate. I picked up some ground coriander, and we bought Dax. This is hair cream for the boys. We have been struggling to find hair cream that is like pomade, that is really moisturizing, especially now that the winter is rolling by. So we got this one. I picked up a bag of Gary. This is Rechargeable. So this was about £9, £8 and change. And my basmati rice. Please ignore this onion that is sad looking. Basmati rice for this is going to last us for about 3 months, because we hardly eat rice like that. So rice for 3 months. That's it. That's everything we got. Oh, I picked up eggs as well. Eggs from Lidl. And that's that. Anyway, let's put these things away.
Anyway, altogether we spent about £310 for this month, which was quite reasonable for the amount of things that I got. I mean, I did a sort of major restock, and that included some greens, flour, things like that. So yeah, I won't be doing this much next month, so yeah, it will also save me costs as well. And I've also been looking for alternatives for our snacks, but these boxes we just have to do for now. I keep them on top of my fridge, and I feel like they look really clumsy, but there's nothing I can do about that for now. For some reason I had the freezer open there, but I don't know why. And yeah, I'm mixing this Gary because it's from the same vendor and it's the same brand, and they sort of tasted the same. I usually don't do that, but anyway, that's what I did this month. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.